This is Guardian Radio, your station for up-to-the-minute news and intelligent, interactive, and engaging conversations. 96.9 FM. The views and opinions of the hosts and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of the management and staff of Guardian Radio.
Take that mess from off the wall. Give that baby back its ball. Leave other people things alone. There's other ways to get involved. Get involved, don't be no fool. Stay in school. Let your mind become a tool. Church were made for fools to be.
Good morning and welcome to Guardian Radio AM. Today is Wednesday, March 19th. As a little after, once again, this is CA Newry, and I am in green country. At this place, everything is painted green. Apparently, they have having some kind of big celebration. I am on Village Road. I am at Queen's College. No, the vice principal say no, the Queen's College, and they are celebrating Green Day. So now I'm trying to find out what is Green Day, what are they celebrating, right? I want to meet the principal, I want to meet the vice principal, I want to meet the counselors, because they have orchestrated an entire career day event. I mean, they have scores of vendors here. Any job you can think of, they have made it possible for their students to come here and experience that. But right now, I have the vice principal. There's the principal Reach, right? I recognize him for the video. I was practicing the dance because of you, by the way, right? Now, I'm going to have the principal introduce you, right? Only because I had to hear first. And Dr. Wells, what is Green Day? And of course, you know, it's all up to you now to hype up the good reverend, because he's the principal of the school. Queen's College is the best high school in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. And if not just that, the world, right? So I'm going to give you the mic now, and you tell me, what is Green Day?
Good morning, Bahamas. Well, joining me here is our principal, Reverend Henry Knowles, the best principal in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. I am Dr. Hanson Wells, the vice principal of high school, head of high school. And listen, it's not just a Green Day. It's a Grand Green Week. All right? So it's a week. So this week, we are celebrating the accomplishments of our students in the academics, in athletics, and in the arts. Guess what? We are calling ourselves the Green School that is a triple threat, okay? The best in the country. Okay. The best in the country in academics, in athletics, and the arts. What more do you need to join Queen's College?
You are going far. I need to put this disclaimer. I come from Fox Hill, where everything is red.
I hear
and
you.
now that I'm in green country, and now you're giving all accomplishments, I'm going to sit small right here and make space for the good reverend. Welcome. Wow. The entire Bahamas know who you are.
All right.
Off a TikTok video promoting the great Grand Queen's College.
Well, you know what Kendrick Lamar said, right? They could rig the game, but they can't fake influence. And us here at Queen's College, we say we can't fake it, right? We are a school of excellence. We do our very best in all that we do. We have a line, when one comma shines, we all shine. And we have amazing students here. This week is our Teachers Appreciation Week as well. We have phenomenal educators. And so we're here for our career fair, and we continue to take it up a notch. So this year's career fair, we have corporate sponsors. We have Doctors Hospital, who stepped up as a sponsor, Tropical Gyro as well. We're so grateful for them because we're trying to take things to another level this year. We have invited public school students to be a part of this as well, because we say that what good is it on Village Road and the rest of the world is in darkness?
Wait, is it an open house? Other schools going to come and attend your Green Week and your career day?
Well, by invitation. So we started with our neighboring public schools, primary, junior high, and senior high, because we want to share what we have. We want them to have the opportunity. Not everyone can be a comet, but everyone can still shine and they can still soar. So we're trying to make an impact in this country.
Now, you mentioned, at least Dr. Wells mentioned School of Excellence, right? And say, we're the head of this, or the leaders of this. I want you now to tell me what all Queens College is a leader of the Bahamas in. I'm going to step back and let you explain the accolades and say, what all y'all win?
All right, so if we start in sports, right?
Start in sports.
All right, for...
Number 2.
All right.
No? Number 1?
No, number 1.
Number 1.
In swimming, BAIS is swimming.
Number 1 in swimming.
There are other schools that talk about how many times they have won track and field. Well, can they say the same thing in the swimming pool? So equally so to win BAIS is swimming, and whereas that we as a school have come and shown every once in a while we have to shake the basket. We have to show that on the track and on the field we are just as formidable, but they can't say the same in the pool. Year after year.
I get you. I see where you're going.
Yeah, consecutive,
I see where you're going.
without stopping. And also this modern history time now. This is modern times. We're not
How many years is it for swimming now?
It's 13 consecutive years.
13 consecutive years.
Yes, right. And then in softball, we had junior girls championship, senior girls championship. Baseball was introduced as a formal sport this year. We won senior boys in baseball. Cross country, we cleaned the slate.
Cross country too?
Cross country, Queens College was on top with that. We made it to the championship in basketball. We didn't win, but another green school won, so that's close enough for us, right?
Yes.
And so we just continue to shine in that. We have individual sports that our students do so well in. Our primary students competed in national golf last week, and they did phenomenal. We have students in tennis, all around, and that's just sports. And academics, right? We are ranked as, and this is not just us, this is the Ministry of Education.
Say Ministry of Education saying what again?
Well,
what you trying to say?
By accomplishments, best school of the year.
Best school of the year is Queens College.
All Bahamas Merit Scholar winner, as well as additional merit award winners. And by proportion, more than any other school. In national BJC, BGCSE, top in BJC, top in BGCSE. 20, for the 4th time, 4 consecutive years, being the top school in those areas.
4 years now.
4 years straight, right? 20 subject awards. And so some persons look at Queens College and they may say, oh, that's just 1 or 2 students. But when you go to those award ceremony and you hear the names called, you hear Queens College, Queens College,
again
Queens
and again
College,
and
Queens
again
College,
and again.
And you realize if you're humble enough, if you are seeing it, you can see that this is not just one student. This is a culture of excellence, right? And we say a rising tide. And so by our students doing well, it raises up other students. Now, it can only be one winner. But we have extraordinary students who continue to excel, raise the bar year after year. We finish our BJCs, most of our students in grade 8, and they go on to the BGCSEs. And then for BGCSEs, they finish in grade 11, which means now at grade 12, they do advanced classes. They're preparing for college, for the real world. They're stretching beyond the norm. And some people ask us why we do it. We do it because our children are hungry for it, right? We sometimes minimize the potential of Bahamian young people, but we show year after year, when you stretch rubber keeps on stretching. And so we just stretch our young people to say, be the best you can be. You may not be always principals list, but be the best that you can be and shine in any way that you can. I know I've spoken a lot, but I'm excited. I love this school.
Just jealous now.
I'm
I'm just jealous. I'm listening to you, right, and saying, why the good Reverend keep on talking? But I'm excited, right? And I want to give you all your kudos. QC is heralded as, I was going to say, one of the best schools, right? But no, you've corrected me saying the best school in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, right? And you say you stretch your students and challenge them to go to the next level. And I want to give them my kudos for that. But let's talk about this career week. I see the students are coming back inside. They're lining off, right? I guess hand it back to Dr. Wells. Why is career week so important? How did you get so many different jobs and genres here, right? And I know that the list is long. You might not remember who all is here, but why is it important for Queen's College to have these so many jobs here to be represented and have your students access to it?
Well, Mr. Newry, this is the 20th year that we are hosting our career fair.
20
the
years.
20th year that we are hosting this. It started 20 years ago, and we saw the importance of allowing students high school. We know that some students are still indecisive of the area of specialty they would like to study when they leave high school. And so we've partnered with a number of persons in our country to come out, to show us what it is that you do on a daily basis, to show us what your organization is all about. And in some cases, students are able to see what they learn in the classroom, how it's applicable in the work field. And so it's an opportunity to expose them to what is out there, to see if that gives them a bit of enthusiasm towards one field or another, but simply just providing knowledge to them for them to better make decisions as it relates to what they'd like to do after school, after high school. So that is why we thought it was necessary to do that. And we are so grateful to all of the vendors who have been coming year after year out of their busy schedule to share with our students what it is that they do day to day.
This year, I see that you're honoring Miss Bowles.
Yes.
And Miss Bowles has been a consulate here.
3 years.
I mean, she only looked 50.
I know,
right?
right?
And you're saying that
years.
she's going to retire. She's a young woman going to retire. You say she's doing this for 43 years?
Yes.
And has been very instrumental in organizing this.
And so I thought it was most fitting for the counseling department to honor her, as this will be her final career fair with us at Queen's College. But listen, we've built a wonderful relationship, so I'm certain that if we need to pick her brain to have her come back, she would be more than happy to do that. So, Mrs. Bowles, we want the Commonwealth of the Bahamas to know how much we love you, how much we celebrate you at Queen's College, and we are better because of you. I know from a personal experience, my son graduated from Queen's College last year, and Mrs. Bowles was instrumental in providing him with guidance, with insight as filling out applications. My son is now studying at Princeton University.
Nice.
And so beyond a professional relationship, personally, Mrs. Bowles would have impacted my life through my son. So I want to say, happy retirement to her. We will miss her, but today we are going to celebrate her.
I know you have one consul right behind you, Mr. Campbell, right? And the reason why I want to bring him in this conversation, right? I know when I was in school, the guidance council was responsible for helping me select a university and college, telling me what all subjects I need to pursue, where I'm lacking, what I'm good at, and say, well, this is your direction, this is your strong point. And I want to understand what is it that the counselors at Queen's College do to prepare their students for a career, and of course, to get the opportunity to go to university. And if there's any scholarships, how do counselors do that?
Well, you know, we have an array of counselors. We have 5 counselors in our department. Career and college is very important to us. And we start them off from primary school, junior high, and then when they reach about grade 9, in terms of their selection, their options, we start to have that conversation with them in terms of serious of several careers that you may like and that you may want to pursue. Not necessarily that you have to commit to it, but start thinking about it. And so we have assessments that they do in terms of personality assessment, career assessment, so that they can see some of the things that they're good at. We also align that with the options that they take. And then during special times, we invite guests to us. We have professionals that come in to speak about, other than the careers fair, to speak about the options that are afforded to them, particularly options that many of them may not have thought about. And so we provide that with them. And then we start talking about how do you pursue this? What type of degree do you need? And so that's where we start talking about colleges. We talk about the local colleges that able to assist them about universities. And obviously, when you're talking about colleges, universities, one of the first things parents, and I'm a parent too, we want to know is how we're going to fit the bill, how we're going to pay for those things. And so that's when we start having that conversation about scholarships. That's when we start inviting colleges down and they meet with some of the students. And sometimes they afford colleges on the spot. They will say they will afford scholarships on the spot. And they'll say, hey, you know what, I've been here at Queens College. If you apply, we will provide you with $5,000 or $10,000 automatically for the first year. And so we provide them with those opportunities. The ministry have a slew of array of scholarships as well. We assist them on how to apply, how to get it. And because we do so well academically, many of our kids in terms of scholarships, they are afforded lots of scholarships. And we tell them to dream big. Whether it doesn't matter in terms of which college you want to go to, after you've done your pursuit, you found out the colleges that offer your preferences towards your major, then we say pursue it, apply. You can it, but also dream big. And for the last 2 years, we have had a student who have applied and have been accepted to Princeton 2 years in a row. And
2 years in a row. You have students who attend Princeton.
2 years in a row. In fact, when Princeton was invited by someone else to come to the Bahamas, they called us up and they said, we want to know what Queens College is doing differently that afford the opportunity for 2 students in 2 years to come and be accepted. And that's because of the AP programs, that's because of the honor programs, that's because they did well with the SATs and we prepared them well with the SATs. And so we have done that proudly, and that's as a department. And most of these things have been spearheaded by Mrs. Cassandra Bowles. She's been at school for 40 years. She's been most of the time, 30 plus, she's spent in the guidance department. And she has had thousands of students who were afforded scholarships. We've won the all consecutively. We've gotten merit scholarships from the government. And so we've done well.
I see, Mr. Campbell, you're another one who's bragging again about Queens College and the accolades and accomplishments. We're going to take a quick break here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start inviting some of the people that you're inviting here to speak to your kids.
Definitely.
Just to see what it is that they're promoting in terms of opportunity. So we're going to take this quick break and we're going to be right back.
Thank you.
All right.
Woo! Let's go!
Just a minute, have a seat, please. They'll call you in for your x-ray shortly.
That's why they call it a waiting room. You won't have that problem at Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center or Imaging at Grosvenor. We never schedule multiple appointments, so you'll be in and out in no time. And if your initial screening reveals a concern, our radiologist can conduct an alternative screening right then and there. Call 328-8157 to schedule an appointment at Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Imaging at Grosvenor today.
For fast, reliable, and impactful printing services, look no further. Let Printmasters bring your masterpiece to life. We stand by our quality products that is second to none. Our affordable pricing and friendly, efficient staff makes Printmasters the ultimate choice for all your printing needs. We can deliver any type of printing services, from banners to booklets to business cards. You name it, we can print it.
Let Printmasters bring your masterpiece to life.
Located in the Nassau Guardian Building, telephone 302-2361.
Everybody Wins Live is bringing you the ultimate giveaway, a brand new Cybertruck. For every $30 spent, you're in the drawing for the ultimate grand prize, a Cybertruck. Drawn live at the Vibes Cartel concert March 29th. You'll also be automatically entered to win tickets to see the world boss himself. 25 lucky winners every single week. Visit everybodywinslive.com to get into the game. See website for full terms and conditions. Must be 18 or over to participate.
Take that mess from off the wall. Give that
To
baby
Guardian
back
Radio
to
AM, of course, this is Newry, and I am in Green Country. I'm on Village Road at Queen's College. They're having their career day, and I'm able to walk around now. Right now, I'm speaking to Miss Aaliyah Dean from Deloitte, right? She's a marketing representative from Deloitte, and they are participating in Queen's College Career Day. And I'd like to just shoot the breeze with Miss Dean to find out, why do you participate? What is your objective and goal by participating in these things?
Okay, so Deloitte & Touche is a financial services and accounting firm, and we believe all about making impact that matters. We're here today because we want to foster the relationship between us and our high school students. A great majority of our staff comes from UB, and a great majority of UB comes from local schools such as QC. We've been coming year after year just to get children involved and interested in the day-to-day life of what it means to be an accountant, what it means to be a financial advisor, and then also encouraging them to go to school when they go to school with degrees to take, whether that's in finance, accounting, marketing, as you mentioned, IT, believe it or not. And then again, we also are here because we want to celebrate education, celebrate our different programs. We do have a co-op program where you could actually get fast track into your career through Deloitte. So once you make your GPAs, getting your grades, doing good in school, then you foster a relationship with us. When we have openings, you're almost fast tracked into our internship program where you can come in and work full time with Deloitte.
Is this internship post college, university, or?
This is during college.
During college.
After you graduate from QC and you take in the right electives and also majors, then you apply with us and we get you fast track into your career.
That's great. But when I was in school, right, when I thought of places like Deloitte, I said, okay, that's accounting. I didn't know any other career possibility that to pursue. What are all the different type of careers I can pursue out of Deloitte?
We have basically 5 different functions. You also have cyber, financial services. We have risk advisory and consulting, law as well. So it's not just limited to mathematics, like the cliche would have you to think. You can do, like myself, I do marketing. We have an IT person that's there as well. And also Deloitte is a global company, so we're part of the major 4, the big four accounting firms, where we actually have not just Nassau. We're not just Nassau based. We have Freeport office, and we just opened up our office in Turks and Caicos. In addition to that, we are in 185 countries in the world. So just think about that for a moment. So the possibilities of getting transferred or doing something elsewhere is endless with Deloitte.
I'm impressed, and I want to thank you for participating inside this career week at Queen's College. And I'll definitely send more and more people over to you just to get some more information about the different careers that Deloitte has, right? Like I said, when I was in school, I just didn't know. And now to see that they have a program that I can interview, ask questions, get some direction in terms of my career, right? To get some suggestions on what I want to say, that I'm grateful that such things exist.
Yes, we're happy to be here just so we can get that conversation started with the kids.
And that's Ms. Aaliyah Dean.
Yes.
Thank you very much. And she's at Deloitte Marketing. And thanks very much. I'll let you go back to the job and explain these things to the students as I walk around and speak to several people. I know I'm supposed to have immigration supposed to be coming. Hi. Remind me your name again. I had it earlier. Let me work on that.
Officer Lloyd.
Okay, remind me again.
Officer Lloyd.
Officer Lloyd. Officer Lloyd. Thank you very much for participating in Queen's College Career Day. Why is your department here? Why did you thought it necessary, or the leadership thought it necessary for you to be participating inside Career Day?
Okay, the Department of Immigration offers a wide variety of services, but our mandate is border control, refugee administration, immigration enforcement, and permits. Now, border control is very important to the country because that tourism being our number 1 market, immigration officers has to manage the borders. Bona fide visitors are coming into the country to differentiate whether people are coming in for work or other reasons. So border security is really important, and it's important that we let the younger ones know how important it is and what our role is at the Department of Immigration.
The quick question. Can someone graduate high school and start a career at immigration?
Yeah,
or do I even need to go to university and then start later on?
Once they're 18 years old, old and meet the prerequisites, they can become an immigration officer, but it starts at 18 years old and not beyond the age of 30.
Okay. And now, from your personal career path, how does one apply for a government job, a job in immigration? I had no clue. Like, I want to get an immigration job. Where do I go?
You come right to our booth here at Queen's College.
And you all sign me up?
Yes, we help you sign up.
You help me sign
the
up.
applications here, and we give you all the prerequisite documents you'll have
I
to
didn't
bring
know
with
that.
you.
Okay. So even at the Queen's College Career Fair, those who are interested can start that prerequisite type information, and then you guide them into what to do next.
Yes, they can do all of that here today.
I know something else you wanted me to talk about, this Connect thing. Remind me what that is.
Okay, Immigration Department has a new initiative called the Immigration Connect City Pop-Up. This is an initiative where we go into the community and we make our services more accessible, and we provide public education, and we also have a recruitment opportunity for persons interested in joining the Department of Immigration. Now, our next pop-up day is February 21st at Seagrapes Plaza at the Quality Markets at Seagrapes Plaza, and we'll also be at the Career and College Fair at TG Global this Saturday, the 22nd.
Nice. And I want to appreciate you, Officer Lloyd, for coming over and explaining the basically career path for immigration. And now I know that you just can sign up. Am I too old? I'm kind of after 40, or I could still sign up?
I don't know if I should say that on air, but
Okay.
you can try.
I shall come afterwards and see what kind of form I can fill out and see if it's possible. You can hook me up maybe. Thank you very much, Officer Lloyd. I appreciate it. Now I'm going to speak to Sun Oil. Sun Oil is also here as a career option, and I'm speaking with
Shavar Davis.
Okay, so Sun Oil. Why did Sun Oil come to Queen's College career opportunity today?
Okay, so at Sun Oil, you will always see under our logo, fueling growth for people. And of course, we stand by that. And coming out to Queen's College Career Fair, we're looking for future engineers, future accountants, future human resources professionals, anyone that aligns with our company goals. We want to attract them. We want to attract those top talent, retain those, and really allow benefits of working at a company that's one Bahamian owned, a company that really pours into their people and build capacity for their people.
I didn't realize there were so many jobs and opportunities at Sun Oil, right?
Yes. So when persons hear about Sun Oil, they always just think about Shell and the petroleum. But we, as you can see from the listing there, we have 5 subsidiaries. We have the Sun Oil, focal group of holdings. Then we have Sun Oil Limited. We have Bahamas Utilities Company. We have the Convenience Retailing Company Limited. Then we have Grandson Investments and Bahamas Solar and Renewables. And these are all opportunities that persons can work in.
Are there any opportunity for someone who just finished high school? Like, I just finished QC, and I said, man, I want to start my career now.
Yeah, so right now we offer 2 things. We either offer a scholarship program as well as an internship program. Now, the only thing for our scholarship and internship, it has to tie directly into our current career opportunities, whether it will be engineering or something that we're doing that is a demand for our company at the time. And throughout that, and throughout that opportunity, we will therefore pour into this person, and once they're completed, they have the opportunity of being employed with us.
Good, and I appreciate you, and thank you very much for making this College Fest. I know you've been all day. You've been talking to all kinds of students.
Yes,
How's that been?
I love it. What really shocked me was the amount of female engineers. And I love the fact, and this is Women's Month, this is Women's Month, and you're seeing so many young ladies say, hey, I want to work in a power plant. I want to work as a civil engineer. I want to work as an architect. So I was impressed by one of the quality students that I met today, and it only speaks towards that excellence resides in the Bahamas, and the future is here. We just have to do our job and continue to pour into them. And make the opportunities available.
And thank you very much. The girls here at Queen's College are aggressive. They know what they want.
Yes, they know what they want.
Hard.
They're fighting harder than the guys. They're fighting harder than the guys. And I'm standing here, and a lady was like, oh, no, I want to do this. Well, and I want to do this. I'm like, okay, literally follow your passion. My key advice I'm giving all the students is, do not chase the money. The money will always chase you. Once you separate yourself as a qualified person, you certify yourself with respective fields. So I I guess, that you pursue and engage in professional development. Once you focus on that, separating yourself from the other person, the millions will chase you. Just do what you love, and you'll never work a day in your life.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Now I'm going to speak to Ministry of Tourism. Yep. Good. Ms. Cartwright, you are here at Green Week at Queen's College, but you represent Ministry of Tourism. Why is Ministry of Tourism here? Why did they thought it necessary to be a part of career days in general?
Well, we're so excited to be here, and I represent the schools unit. I manage the schools unit. And so we have the awesome privilege of doing career awareness activities, anything to do with students and tourism across the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, we find ourselves engaged in on a daily basis. So you find that we go into the various schools and we talk about the career opportunities available. We teach customer service and Bahama Host to students. And definitely we do whatever we can to ensure that our students know how important tourism is. We know that it's the #1 industry, but we have to ensure that our students know that it is, and they know and understand the part that they can play in further developing the #1 industry. And it's important for them to know the product of the Bahamas. It's important of them to know the part and the things that they can do and the 1,000+ career opportunities available in the tourism and hospitality industry.
See, Ms. Cartwright, I too work in tourism, right? And when I was trying to convince my daughter to perhaps pursue a career in tourism, he said, but I don't want to be a housekeeper. I don't want to be a waiter. I don't want to be a concierge or front desk. What all jobs do you mention to these students here who already have their mind made up of what tourism is all about?
Well, the thing about it is, like I said, that the career opportunities in tourism can be indirect or direct. We have doctors who work in tourism.
You have doctors working in tourism?
We have doctors who work. Our visitors need assistance. We have lawyers. We have people who are interpreters. We have people who are in marine biology and engineering. I am a teacher with a master's degree in hospitality, and I work in tourism. And so the opportunities are endless. Even as it relates to accountants, we have financial controllers who work in tourism. We have plumbers, we have mechanics, we have persons who work in construction, we have persons in landscaping. So there's so many opportunities, electricians. And so we want our students to understand whatever job and whatever career choice that you make, there's still a place for them in tourism. And so don't tell your daughter if she wants to be a doctor, if she wants to be someone who works in event planning, if she loves sports, there's sports tourism. We have a film commission. Do you know that?
No, I don't know that.
So we just finished the Tyler Perry movie. They work in tourism and they work out of our office. And so we have so many opportunities. People who want to work in public relations and marketing, they get to sell the best of the country in the world. That's the Bahamas. So we want persons like your daughter to know and understand that it is better in the Bahamas because all of us have an opportunity to work in these careers and fields.
Now I see why Ms. Cartwright is here, because she sold it to me. Now I need to go back and tell the child, man, all kind of opportunities in tourism.
Flexibility.
And I'm glad that you're out to these college fairs, so the young students will be aware that the world is their oyster. All kind of opportunities here. And thank you very much for passing by.
It was our pleasure. Thank you very much for having us.
We're going to take this quick break here, then we can transition again to get some more careers here and see what we offer. Thank you very much, Ms. Cartwright. This is Guardian Radio AM. We are in Greentown, Greenhouse. Everyone here is green. I think I see my little... I'm sure that's my niece. I can see it right here. That's my niece. Yes, that's my niece. That's my niece. And I can't take a break. She's got to come talk. Come this way. This is my little niece. She attends Queen's College. She's here with her friend. Introduce your friend. No, you can't be shy now. No, you are now on live on Guardian Radio AM. You're on Queen College Comets. You don't get shy. Yes. And this is Green Week. What are you anticipating at this college, this career fair here?
Discover my path and look at opportunities of things that I may want to do in the future.
Okay, and tell me, Skylar, see, what is your name of your friend and what she wants to pursue? You can interview her.
Okay.
Hi. My name is Abigail.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
What's your
career path?
Yes.
Architecture.
That's amazing.
Amazing. Are you? What's your career path?
I want to become an animator.
A narrator?
An animator.
Oh, okay. That's fire. Are you excited for college?
I am so excited. I've signed up for a college board to take my SAT, and I will
Me
surely
too.
be looking for my college, and I am excited.
Me too. It's beautiful. Okay.
So anyway, thank you very much. My little niece, Skylar Newry there. She's talking to her friend. We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll continue our interview on all of the career paths that is happening here. Now, they're having their Green Week. They're celebrating, I think it's 135 years. I got to call Dr. Wells again to remind me how much years they're celebrating here. But the auditorium is packed. Everyone is wearing green. But we're going to take this quick break, and we'll be right back.
Love the show? Want to give your support? Become a sponsor today. Call 302-2300 for our rates and packages. That's 302-2300. Become a sponsor on Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk, all day.
Spring is in the air, and so are the rewards. The Water and Sewage Corporation wants to thank you for staying on top of your bills. When you pay a bill in full, you'll be entered for a chance to win one of 3 Easter baskets filled with exciting surprises. Pay in full before your due date. Complete the entry form, and you'll be entered to win. Visit our social media pages for details. Hop to it and win with the Water and Sewage Corporation. Hurry! Offer ends April 17th.
This is 9 FM, streaming on GuardianTalkRadio.com and the Guardian Radio app, Nassau, Bahamas.
Take that mess from off the wall. Give that baby back its ball. Leave other people things alone. There's other ways to get involved. Get involved, don't be no fool. Stay in school. Let your mind become a tool. Jails were made for fools to be. Locked away from
So I'm actually live, right? But Ministry of Tourism want to take a picture, so I got to actually pause and then have this picture taken. But I have Mr. Hanna from Bahamas Maritime Cadet Corps, who's going to come up next. You get your picture now. You can post. I didn't give my autograph or anything. That's okay. I ain't gonna charge you though. Mr. Hanna from Bahamas No, speak in the mic.
Bahamas Maritime Cadet Corps.
What is that exactly? Where are you located? Why are you here speaking to the students? What is the career path? Give me some narrative about that. And thank you very much for
Okay, pleasant good morning. Bahamas Maritime Cadet is an after-school program. We cater towards the high school students who are in the grade 10, 11, and 12. We prepare them for work in the maritime field. We actually here at Queen's College looking for the next maritime persons who, like I say, who are interested in maritime. We try to get students from pretty much all the schools. That's the government as well as the independent school. We realize to know that is indeed the future. Maritime is indeed the way forward. We tell a lot of people that everything that we do, we import, comes by means of ships. So we want to get as much people as possible, much students as possible in that field. We are located on Shirley Street. That's right opposite the American Embassy. And we have classes. Our classes start on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we have 2 campuses. One at the C.R. Walker campus as well as the Anatole. Our classes start from 4 to 5:30, and it's just an hour and a half. And I guarantee you, once the students enroll, they will find a lot of studies, and at the end of the day, they'll be well prepared, well versed to work in the maritime field.
So you mentioned maritime field, but I try to find out what kind of career and jobs. Like, I'm thinking now, I'm going to be a fisherman? What exactly would you mean by maritime field? What type of job can students at QC go and pursue in the maritime field in general?
Okay, I'll further expand on that. Obviously, a lot of kids, once they get into maritime field, they want to be a boat captain. We actually can prepare you to be a boat captain. But we tell a lot of them,
not everybody is prepared to be a boat captain. Some of them is going to be cooks, some are going to be engineering, some are going to be in the technical field, the hospitality field. So just is a wide variety of areas that you can actually work within the ship. Okay? So a lot of them, like I said, a lot of them try to concentrate just on being a boat captain. But it's so wide. You can actually work in the office. You can work in the entertainment fields within the maritime area, working on a ship, besides being a boat captain. I'll be trying to encourage a lot of the young people, especially a lot of the males. We realize, that the Bahamas, at one point in time, I think we were probably like the second large ship register in the world. And now we're probably down to probably the fourth or the fifth. But it's so unique that we here in the Bahamas don't take advantage of it. When we ought to take advantage, young people ought to take advantage of the mere fact that we have so many ships that are registered here in the Bahamas that they ought to be a part of the maritime program.
So at your booth, you had a huge crowd of young QC students asking you questions. What type of questions were they asking you?
Majority of them wants to know how long is it to take and how much we're going to be making. And we try to discourage them.
Money is important.
Of course, we try to discourage that how much I'm going to be making, because obviously it's going to take some time. Because we tell them, just if you want to be a doctor, you want to be a lawyer, you don't go ahead and just automatically assume that doctor or lawyer position and make a lot of money. It's going to take some time. You're going to work your way up to the first, second officer. Obviously, is a starting program. So at the end of the day, the money is going to come. We all said the money is going to come, but it's not going to come overnight. You got to work your way. And then there's a college. If you're interested in going to the college, right after high school, we can align you with a number of colleges. So once you go to these colleges and stuff, they're further prepare you to actually work in the field.
And I appreciate that. As an archipelagic country, archipelago, right? I would assume that every Bahamian is supposed to have a boat. Every Bahamian is supposed to know how to fix a boat engine. And I'm seeing that we don't have that.
Of course. And like I say, the engineering, we actually have studies in the engineering field where we have lectures, we have teachers when they actually teach you engineering. We actually teach you how to repair a boat engine. So like I say, once you show interest, the most important thing, what we find that a lot of students tend not to show that interest. But once that interest is there, trust me, they would go straight to the top. They can be the second engineering on the ship.
I appreciate Mr. Hanna. Thank you very much. I'll come and see the show, and then we can go talk more about everything, right? But thank you very much, Hanna.
Thank you very much for having me.
Good. So we are in Green Country. We are on Village Road right now at Queens College Green Week. We are celebrating Queens College 100. How many? Come back this way, Mr. Campbell. How many years is Queens College celebrating?
135 years.
I was right, in 135 years. And as part of the celebration, we're having this college fair. What else are you celebrating, or what else are you doing, conducting for your anniversary?
Well, what we are hoping to do, we're planning a celebration where we come together as a school, we celebrate all of our disciplines, we celebrate all of our accolades, all of our achievement. As the principal would have said, we talk about this triple threat.
Oh, gosh.
The academics, athletics, and the arts. And so that's what we will be celebrating. You
said triple threat, and you mentioned the arts. I'm not familiar with Queens College and the arts. You need to tell me more on how is it a triple threat. I get you athletics, I get you academics. Now you're saying the arts. Exactly what do you mean by the arts at Queens College?
Well, definitely we have won several awards in terms of the E. Clement Bethel Awards. I'm not certain if you attended the last one, but there is one that's making its round on social media. Noah, our grade 2 student, who's a drummer, and he has exceptional talent. We have always done well in the arts. We have won several awards, many awards in terms of the E. Clement Bethel Award. And so, we are proud of all of our accomplishments that we would have done. And many times, as we're doing now with you, we're reminding the public that we are the triple threat, that it's many of them know about the academics. We continue to display that we are a sporting powerhouse in the athletics.
Yeah, I see you.
And so we know that many persons don't follow the arts. And so through our social media, we continue to promote what it is that we are doing in the arts as well, so that we are a well-rounded, well-structured, well-organized institution that caters to the entire child.
So who controls your social media pages? Because somebody out there promoting QC like crazy. I mean, now everybody knows the secret that Queen's College is the school to attend. Who is controlling that?
Well, I'm not certain if it's the school itself or proud parents. We have many proud parents who are just celebrating their children. And, you know, once they have the clipping of their child, they're sending it in the Wood Family WhatsApp group. They're sending it through all of the social media platforms. And, you know, what they're doing, they're simply tagging us. They're simply tagging QC Comets. And so everybody is knowing about us because we have lots of proud parents, the alumni. They are here. They're supporting us. And so it's not so much the school itself that's promoting itself, but it's the parents, the family members. They're all proud to be Comets.
Thank you very much, Mr. Campbell. Right now we have one of the fellow alumnus. I think that's what you call him when he's a male. I think it's alumnus or they keep on correcting me, right? This is Kyle Bethel. I know that he is representing both Queen's College as an alumnus or alumni, whatever it is, and of course Doctor's Hospital. I know he's on the phone now talking business, and he's trying to do an interview right now, right? I want to know, why did he thought it necessary for him to return back to his school, his institution, and come here and promote his now job?
Thank you, CA. Thank you, Guardian. I just want to say shout out to all the QC Comets out there. You know, the BAISS champions. You know, winning ain't easy. You know, and you know it's just a Comet thing. So shout out to all the Comets and that BAISS champion. Touche. There we go. I'm here as a graduate of Queen's College, but currently as an associate of Doctor's Hospital, and community outreach, education, providing opportunity, access to healthcare knowledge and benefits is a crucial aspect of Doctor's Hospital's annual plans. We believe that community outreach should be a part of every company's corporate citizen requirements, and we step up every time. And so when QC reached out with the career fair, it was an automatic yes for us. It was a given. And we have a wonderful booth over there, which with demonstrations on labs. How do you draw blood?
You have about 3 different booths.
We got labs. We got imaging. We have rehab. We have clinical nutrition. We have pharmacy. You name it. It's a one-stop shop health system. And Doctor's Hospital is all about providing wellness for the people.
So, in terms of career path for young people, I just finished high school. Mm-hmm. Are there any careers for young people who finish school to go to Doctor's Hospital?
Yeah, 100%. And because we have a health system, we are more than just a hospital. So that means if someone is interested in pharmacy, we have a home for you. If you're interested in therapy, speech therapy, there's a home for you. If you're interested in phlebotomy, drawing blood. If you're interested in imaging services, and if you're like me and you're into the financial aspect of it, we have patient finance, helping patients organize their finance for healthcare. There's the LAMP program. I mean, we have a one-stop shop health system. And so anybody who's interested, by all means, come on over.
Mr. Bethel, you attended Queen's College about a decade ago. I don't know if I got you that, but it's been a while, right? Has the school changed much? How has it been? The nostalgia coming back on campus? Did you have a career? The career festival that when you were here, was it as big as this, as grand as this? What is it?
QC is constantly growing and getting better. The campus has changed tremendously since I've been here. I remember the main project for my grade when we were in was the cafeteria. And so we have this wonderful state-of-the-art cafeteria. I think my name on the plaque inside, right? It's a list of all the people who contributed. But when I come back, I see we've added a whole entire new block. of classrooms. And so QC is consistently building, it's consistently growing, it's consistently reassessing. And that is what keeps QC at the top and at the front consistently year after year. Not just in BAISS beating up on everybody on the track. We beat up on them in academics as well. I mean, QC really does set the standard. And so I'm a proud graduate of QC.
Are you a part of, or are you just talking?
I am a part of the Alumni Association. I'm not active, but I'm a part of it.
You got to give back. You need the money.
Yes,
you
sir.
need to give back to
Yes,
the school.
sir. Yes, sir.
But thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
I want to thank Doctors Hospital. I think they might have the largest booth next to the police force. But and I appreciate all the information. I now have about 2 minutes left.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Wind down now. Let me hold 4 minutes, man. My God, Wally. I have 4 minutes. I see that's customs over there. That's Wally have me walking now. They can stop right here because it's Bahamas Customs, and the Bahamas Customs didn't come over. But I see they have an entire booth here, right? And they have some information about how to be a customs officer. I'm going to convince one of these ladies to tell me exactly, if I wanted to be a customs officer, what types of jobs that customs have. Because I know there's something like a custom guard, a custom officer. I'm not know the difference, but you can tell me about that briefly.
Okay, briefly, my name is Delarice Young, Chief Customs Officer, and I have with me Miss Odenia Gibson, my wonderful colleagues. Okay, to be a customs officer, the guard rank now has been eliminated. It's discontinued. We have a few senior customs guards that are still there, but that rank has now been discontinued. So for a customs officer, you need 5 BGCSEs, inclusive of math and English. Okay, those are the 2 most important ones. And you go through the training process, which is normally 3 to 6 months. Very intense, and it's a very rewarding career. We have a lot of specialty areas now. Well, I shouldn't say a lot. We have the canine unit for those who are interested in animals. We have the IT section. Those persons, they deal specifically with click to clear, the exempt, all of those wonderful modern ways that you can interact with the customs department. And we also have the investigation section. We had the marine unit. That is not as fully operational. We work in conjunction with the Defense Force and the police department, policing our waters and ensuring that all of the relevant permits are in hand when persons are fishing and when they are cruising our waters. Okay?
Good, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Now, I finally it's 12 o'clock. It's finally 12 o'clock. And thank you very much, ladies. That means I had fun today. I had fun interacting with the students. I had fun interacting with the vendors. I had fun interacting with the administration here at Queen's College, home of the Green Comet. I'm excited to be here. I see all the programs they have implemented, right? It's a green day. It's a green day. But anyway, it has been Guardian Radio AM. We'll see you tomorrow. Other big things that Queen's College have to offer. Have a wonderful day.
Let your mind become a tool. Church were made for fools to be. Locked away from society. Society. Get involved, get involved. Get involved, get involved. Get involved, get involved. There's other ways to get involved. Get involved, get involved. Let's go. All right. Woo. Woo. Let's go. Woo. All right. Don't be no fool, stay in school. Let your mind become. Jails were made for fools to be. Locked away from society.
Guardian Radio 96.9 FM, streaming on GuardianTalkRadio.com and the Guardian Radio app, Nassau, Bahamas.